market. They've backed Kimberly Charm in from 9 to 6.50. The signal is there. They're racing. Zene's dug up from the inside, was one of the first to jump away, but Cocky Dodd's going to be back there a conspicuous last when they get going. And as a party's looking for the lead through the first 200 with Shapita. And so it now fleet feets its way to the lead. Shapita from Kimberly Charm over quickly for Harvey. Zene's is third. Superstardom settled up there running fourth and a length and a half away. Great Charade, followed then by Cocky Dodd, who's made up some headway, and now drifting back to last is Kakadu. At the 650, and they work along the side of the track where Shapita led the way from Kimberly Charm. Then Zene's, who's over on the inside from Superstardom, the grey fourth, 1.5 to Great Charade. Going up there 3 deep before the home corner. Away from the fence, Cocky Dodd. Last of all is Kakadu, about 6 from the leader. Into the straight they swing at the 375. Shapita nursed in front, led by a length and a half. It had snuck away from Kimberly Charm, who came off the bridle quickly. Zene's getting up on its inside. Here comes Kakadu, winding up right down the middle of the track with Great Charade at the 100-metre mark, and Shapita giving back as a great sight, still in front. Shapita in front from Zene's, followed then by Kimberly Charm. The others have died on their runs, and it was Shapita all the way. Shapita beat Zene's, Kimberly Charm. Kakadu blew out late in the race with Cocky Dodd. Great Charade needed that, and back with it is Superstardom. Number 2, Shapita. Chloe has a party for trainer Simon Miller. Leads from start to finish to take out the Olgador's handicap. Number 2, it's the Fox Wedge filly. Shapita second up. She was strong through the line here this afternoon. Nursed to the bend by Azapati, had Kimberly Charm camp right there, just applying enough pressure. But Shapita found Zene's tracked up on the fence. Kimberly Charm stuck on. Kakadu loomed and then peaked, and Cocky Dodd, Great Charade, only just ground away behind them. Shapita is raced by Damon Gabbarty, Ray Meadowcroft, Jason Caroni, also Xavier Franklin and CJ Russell, trained by Simon Miller, ridden by Chloe Azapati. And looked a little flat on the face of it first up, but certainly responds today with a solid all-the-way win over Zene's. Producing 2 good runs now this campaign by Azevedo from Blitzen, Colin Webster, Troy Turner, and Kimberly Charm, which is by Patronise, out of Kim Joy, David Harrison and Paul Harvey. Ran 280. They blew a bit in the market. Shapita on the WOP. Zene's 550. Kimberly Charm back from 9s into 650. 1 length the long neck were the margins, and 1:12.02 is the time for the race. And the sectional they've got 35.12, 35.12, 2.481 are the official placings. Kakadu has finished 4th officially. The Norma King handicap is the next of the afternoon at 2:24.8. Silver Zapato is the scratching, named after the great Goldfields author, as we take you down to the G-Man, who finds himself in the yard, catching up with the winning team behind Shapita.
Yes, thank you very much for that, Darren. Shapita, too strong, led them a merry dance in the end, and Simon, as soon as you declared it, drifted in the market.
Yeah, it's all right. Happened Saturday as well, so it's good. A couple of nice horses going around and drift. It always helps pay the bills.
Yeah, were you expecting that today before the race? You were. Did it pan out the way that you thought it would?
I thought we might have had to get there a little bit harder than what we did. So once we got to where we did, pretty easy. She was always going to be hard to beat. And you've only got to look at who she competed against last prep, like the Velvet King, Dance Music, Lady Cosmology. So she's hit some really smart horses, and this was a significant class drop.
You've got some nice 3-year-olds. We all know that in your barn. Where does she race? She's always probably been a couple of lengths off them, but she wins today. How's she come back in your eyes, this preparation?
Yeah, she's come back really good, but unfortunately, you're right. She's got a... we're probably in a good position where I know where my other runners are going, so I can duck and dive a little bit, but she'll progress to a Saturday race now, and we just wanted to give her a kill and pay for the prep, and now she can chase the dollars on a Saturday.
Brittany Taylor was just talking to me just before that this could just be Chloe Azapati's last 3K win. Obviously she'll go down to 2 now, but that's been quite a start for her comeback.
Been a great start, and really good ride, and you're right, she's down to 2 now. But fortunate enough, she's on 4 of ours on Saturday, so we still get the 3.
You're too smart. Well done.
Sometimes you get lucky. Thanks, Gareth.
Yeah, Simon, Archibald Miller, and Brittany's about to catch up with no longer the 3-kilo claim jockey. Until Saturday, Simon was too smart, Brittany. He put her down for 4 rides with a 3 kilo claim, because obviously the acceptances are all out. She still gets to ride those 4 horses.
She certainly does, so be making the most of that 3 kilos on Saturday. But Chloe, how does it feel? 3 kilos gone. You admitted that you were a little bit concerned when you lost it, but I don't think you're going to have anything to be worried about. How are you feeling?
No, good. Like I said, it is a bit of a question, like what it's going to do with my rides, but it also opens me to more races and more important races like listed and groups and whatnot like that. So it's a very exciting time, and it's a bit of a little good achievement and a goal along the way too. So.
Now, if people haven't been following your journey, you're obviously riding early on. You took a hiatus and then came back. How long have you been back in the saddle, and did you expect to break this through this 3 kilo claim so quickly?
My first ride back was April the 3rd, so only a couple months now, and probably not as quick as I was expecting. I had a fair few city winners to get through. I had 12 to get through. So to get it done in a couple of months, and I'm enjoying it massively along the way. I don't regret one little thing. So. And
it must help being on a horse like Shapita. When you jump on her back, you must have had some idea that she was a good chance of seeing you break through that 3 kilo claim.
Absolutely. I've ridden her since she first came into the stables, and this prep I haven't had much chance to sit on her because she's such a lovely ride back at home. She's a well-natured horse, and once she got to the front today, I knew she was a chance, and sort of once we got to 200 and we were still there, I knew that we had it, so that was good.
Congratulations on the win, Chloe, and for outriding your 3 kilo claim. Well done.
Thank you so much, Brittany. Thank you.
Yeah, well done to Chloe as a party. She is a star, and that's a great performance to outride her 3 kilo claim. So there we go, 2 strong in the end. Shapita leading all of the way. Brett, as I head back to you, Simon Miller gave us that wonderful push, and he rarely lets the punters down, S.A. Miller, when he declares them like that.